Nisha, happy Monday. Okay, so today I wanted to talk to you about something that I got just before Christmas, and it is the StylPro brush cleaner. There is a whole story to it. So I have seen something similar. They came out a while ago, I don't know, about 6-7 months ago, and I sort of saw it here and there on YouTube, and I thought I wouldn't want it, you know, water pullover. I'm fine with washing my brushes as I wash them. But just before Christmas, I've told you all this before, my husband is a gadget man. Paul saw it and saw some demonstrations, and he said, oh, this is really brilliant, because he's seen me, you know, washing my brushes. I have hundreds of brushes and it takes me hours. So he said, that would be absolutely brilliant for you. I said, no, I don't want it. It's too much hassle. He said, no, it's not. And he just basically got me all excited. It was just before Christmas. I had loads of other things on my mind, so I bought it. If he bought it for me, that would be half the problem, but I paid for it. Anyway, I got it home and got a bit excited about it. And here is what I think. If I had my time again, I would definitely not buy it. Ooh. So you get this ball. I've seen reviews afterwards that these balls are glass. This is plastic, definitely plastic. And then you've got this collar, which is so hard to push in. I can't actually push it all the way in, so it's just halfway in, halfway out. It is not too cheap. I think it's about £39, and then you have to buy the makeup brush cleaner. Okay, they say you can use just soapy water, but you can't for every brush, and I will tell you in a minute why. So you have this bowl, then you have this battery operated vibrating thing, and then you get these collars, which are different sizes for different brushes. So basically what you do, you take a brush, you choose which collar that fits in, but it has to fit in very, very snugly and be very, very straight. So to be honest, none of these fit. This is a bit too small, so if I can't even push it in, okay? So this is the best fit. If I put it in any of the bigger ones, it will just fall out. This is not straight, this is not fitting. But anyway, then you put that on the top of this device, click it in. Imagine you have the solution in the bowl. You stick your brush, you can see it's not straight, so it's gonna be disaster. You turn it on. Okay, it's not too. Can you see how the brush splays? You can see the ring light, and you dip it that way in a solution a few times, then you pull it out, hold it there for a few seconds, and that dries your brush completely. Okay, so the first problem to me is changing these every time you want to clean a brush. Unless all your brushes, or most of them, are the same size, it's a nightmare. Now, say I was doing my eye brush, then I have to again go and try all these things. Anyway, it takes ages. To me, it takes ages. By the time I actually find the right color for the brush, by the time I attach it all and turn it on, I could have washed 5 of those brushes, because I would take 5 of the same brushes, get my silicone glove. I don't use the Sigma one. I've bought one from Aesthetica Cosmetics on Amazon. I will leave you the link. I pour a bit of, I have a special, like a brush cleaner soap, which I will link below as well, if I remember. I wet the brushes, rub it in a soap, rub it on the brush, rinse it, and I'm done. And I can do 5 of the same brushes at the same time, okay? Another thing with eye brushes, so for example, these are 2 of the same brushes, but I don't know if you can see, this one is much more splayed, because when the brushes spin, let me just show you again. when the brush spins, it really splays, okay? And this brush is meant to be very pointy. This is my Blank Canvas Cosmetics E42. And the reason I like them, you see how hard it is? It's because they have this point. Well, after I've washed them, well, most of them, I didn't wash all of them, in this thing and dried them by spinning, they never went back to its shape properly. So, I don't think this is worth it. I was gonna send it back, but at first I thought, yeah, I'm sending it back, it's not worth it, it's far too much hassle. But then I thought the best thing about it is that it dries your brushes in seconds. And also the big fat brushes that you use for powders, for foundations, they are a nightmare to clean even with the glove, because to get all inside it is very hard. And this is very good because it splays the bristles and you can get right in there, and also then dries your brush in 10 seconds. So I thought that would be just good for those brushes. I would not wash my eye brushes in it at all. The rest is all cons. So, like I said, it takes up too much time to find and to insert brush in one of those colors, attach it, then you have to swap it. Now, this solution is £12, I think, and I think that is so expensive. I've used that much and I only did my one round of cleaning. So yes, I've cleaned most of my brushes, but just once. So I think that's where they're making their money, and that doesn't even come with the with this brush cleaner. You have to buy it separately. They say you can use just the soapy water. Yes, you can, but just for your eye brushes, for your powder brushes, powder eyeshadows, because even with a powder, face powder brush, there is too much stuff inside, and also because you're powdering usually creamy wet foundation face, they have a bit of stickiness to it. So these are really good. So the soap is really good just for cleaning your eye brushes. But like I said, I would not do my eye brushes with this because I feel that it ruins the shape of them, of some of them. Now this you definitely need for cleaning your foundation brush. There is no way that if you just put a bit of soap, he said to put any antibacterial soap, that it will dissolve the oiliness, the creaminess of your foundation brush. As we know, oil repels water, therefore you can only clean oil with oil. And you have some oils in here. You've got, there is a lot of oils actually in here. But how you could make your own solution like this, because I do this if I do my brushes by hand, when I wash them on my silicone glove, the solution I make is I have a plastic plate and I pour a bit of washing up liquid. I pour a bit of olive oil in it to condition it, so the oil will also break down the foundation, and sometimes drop of just alcohol, you know, like isopropyl alcohol to disinfect it. And I would then wet this brush, swirl it in that concoction, and then swirl it on my brush and then rinse it. So this you need. If you have that cleaner, unless you make your own concoction, you need this to clean your foundation brushes, because soap and water won't do it. So another bad thing about it is you have to change that solution so often. I mean, there is no way. I have about 6 foundation brushes. There's no way I could wash 6 foundation brushes, because you're supposed to put just tiny bit on the bottom of that liquid. You don't want to get the ferrule wet. So after just one brush is absolutely filthy. They say this is more hygienic because when you spin it, everything just dries out and all the bacteria. But then the next brush, you dip it in the same dirty solution. So that's why I've used so much of it, because I had to keep changing the solution after every couple of brushes. So all in all, I would not recommend this product unless you are a makeup artist. I think for for makeup artists, you know, it's small enough, it all fits inside of each other. If you wanted to take it on location and you're making up a lot of people and you need to clean your brushes in between, this is brilliant because you can clean it so quickly and have them dry straight away. But for everyday person, even me, that I have so many brushes, I'm not a professional makeup, but I have millions of brushes, I still would not buy this again. So the only thing I'm going to be using this for is for my foundation brushes and my big powder brushes, because like I said, it does really clean inside and it dries them so quickly. You know how long air drying takes for your brushes, not so much with your eye brushes, but big powder brushes, especially in the winter, unless you put them straight on a radiator, it can take, you know, over 24 hours to dry. So I will use it, but if I had my time again, I wouldn't buy it. So if you were tempted, I mean, it's not a bad idea on a whole, but it's not necessary. So I thought it would be good to let you know how I feel about it. And like I said, I will link down below the glove that I use and also the soap. The soap is really good. It comes in like a tin. I can't remember what it's called. I think one of my subscribers originally sent it to me, and because I've never heard of it, and it is really, really good. So I will link that down below. Okay, Kiko mascaras. Thank you all so much. When I said about the mascaras being discontinued, I started petition on Twitter and on my Instagram with the hashtag Bring Kiko Ultra Tech back. A lot of you in US said that you can still get it. We definitely can't get it online. I can't see it. Maybe just they have some left for you in US. And since then, so many of you emailed me, messaged me that you were willing to order it for me, then send it back to me, and I really appreciate it, but there is honestly no need. Someone told me that there are some on eBay, so I went and bought 3 on eBay, and I've checked them, they look absolutely genuine. So I've bought some on eBay, and you know, I will just have to get over it. I love the brush, so like I said, I will keep one of the mascaras that I've used up. I will clean the brush and I will just dip the brush in different mascara, because like I always say, I think how mascara performs is all to do with the brush. Also, I forgot to tell you a few things about you know, when you've watched my try on haul, I was talking there about the salsa jeans, and I forgot to elaborate about how great the website is. I was quite skeptical. You know what it's like ordering something from abroad and then you worry that the returns will be difficult and all that, and I had the best experience ever. I would say it taking about a week to arrive. And did I order it before Christmas? No, I've ordered it just after Christmas, maybe even less than a week. I've ordered four pairs, but I only kept 2, you know, the skinny colette in black velvet and the skinny colette in like thin black ones. And the rest I was gonna send back. They were just, the one pair was very low-waisted, which I didn't like, and oh, and that's it. I've ordered by mistake 2 of the velvet ones somehow, so I had to send one back. And what you get, it comes beautifully packaged, you know, in a lovely box. Inside you have I think it was DHL prepaid sticker. All you do is go back to a website, go to your account, say what you want to return and the reason for it, and then you arrange collection. And they will tell you when they come in. To me, they said they were coming next day. So all I had to do was close the box, put the DHL sticker, which had barcodes and everything on it. Next day, the DHL driver came, scanned it, took it, and I've already had an email that they know I've returned it. And money back takes about 2 weeks, you know, like with most companies. So I will definitely buy from them again. I had very good experience. I shop a lot online, and some are just atrocious. So yeah, I would recommend this website to anybody. Also the cashmere sweaters, I forgot to tell you that they come up quite snug. So I usually buy everything top wise, most things size 12. If they like oversized, I will get 10. But these are like true to size. If you want something very fitted, you saw in that video it was quite fitted, it's quite close to your body. So if you want it to be tiny bit looser, it won't be huge, I would go up a size. So that's what I forgot to tell you about those. Okay, as most of you know, if you follow me on Instagram, Max just turned 17 last week and he started to learn to drive, and it was emotional and scary when he went for his first lesson. He had 3 lessons now, and he's very good at it apparently. The driving instructor said that he's quite natural at it. So yeah, he's very excited about it as well. But I am excited for him, but I'm really worried. You know what it's like. You think that the older they get, the less worried you will be, but it doesn't work like that. Okay, another thing I need to tell you, I've mentioned this to you, I think in my best of skincare video, that I am going to have the filler in my eye troughs. I've plucked up the courage and I'm gonna do it because I am due for my Botox, next Botox, and I've decided instead of Botox I do this. I can't afford to do both at once, so I've booked the appointment. But I know I've watched some people here on YouTube that had it done and I'm very happy with it. And some of you, so many of you, whenever I do video about eye bags or whatever, so many of you told me you've had it done and it was the best thing you've done. So if any of you watching had it done, please let me know again and reassure me. Tell me how brilliant it is, how it doesn't hurt, and it's the best thing, because I am a bit freaking out about it. I know it's not a huge thing, it's not like having a surgery, but I'm still freaking out about it a bit. And you know, yes, I know my bags are not so terrible and they look so much better, but they've always been bugging me, especially when I don't have makeup on. And in certain lightings, you know, this lighting is very nice, it's a special lighting that we use for filming. But you know, when you go to, if you go to like shopping centers where they have that harsh light and you clock yourself in a mirror and that's when you really see it, or hairdressers, daylighting is usually very unflattering and you sit there in a mirror looking at yourself for an hour and thinking, oh my god, look at those bags. It's been bugging me for my bag's been bugging me for a long time, so I'm gonna have a go. I see, I might not like it, it might not look much different, we will see, but I am looking forward to it and I will sort of document it. I won't video me having it done, obviously, because most doctors don't like that being filmed. Some do, but most don't. But yeah, I will like pop in and check in with you, because I've been warned that I will swell a bit and I might have black eyes. She told me to get Arnica tablets, which I did, because they help with bruising. And she told me to start taking them a few days before I have it done, and also to have ice ready, you know, after she's done it, so that all will reduce the bruising and swelling. I still will be using the eye creams that I'm using, because fillers don't help with the texture of your skin or the wrinkles. It just simply fills this, don't know if you can see, this trough here. So I've actually spoken years ago to an eye doctor. I went with something else. I had a big abscess on my eye a few years back, and when it popped and it healed, I still had a lump, and it was quite a big lump that actually it was difficult, for example, to put eyeliner there. So I went to the doctor to see if there is still something there and I had to have it removed or something. He said, no, that's just like a, you know, just something that happens and you will go. And he did go away. And when I was there, I sort of joked with him. I said, well, you could do my eye bags at the same time. And he said to me, what eye bags? And I was like, wanted to say, are you kidding me? I have huge eye bags. And what he said to me, the mine are not as much bags. He said that I don't have enough skin, you know, like some people have like proper bag, like excess skin hanging down. He said you don't have enough skin. If I cut that, there is nothing really to pull out. I have almost more like a volume loss, so they are a bit puffy, but they're not bags, if you know what I mean. They are more puffy eyes with this volume loss here, which creates the trough. So that's why I think even if I wanted surgery on that, I'm not a good candidate. So for my upper lids, yes, but not for my lower ones. So hopefully the filler will sort it, and I think it's a really good value. I am not sure. I think she said that the trough filler cost as much as my Botox, which was £250. And when you think about it, it lasts a year, the filler. So, you know, if you think how many eye creams I have and how much money I spend in a year on those creams, it's probably about the same amount. And yeah, if it's gonna work, then that's great. So we have to do all these things to try to stay fabulous. That's my new catchphrase, actually. Stay fabulous, because that's really what I want us all to be, to stay fabulous, to feel fabulous. And that's why we do all these things, don't we? Put makeup on, do our hair, because we want to look good. We want to look fabulous. I promise you this week I will do my hair video. I will do probably how I blow dry my hair, and then maybe a week after that I will do how I comb my hair, because I have promised you that, and it is in my plan. So I will definitely have one of my hair videos for you this week. But that's it for today. I haven't bought anything. You know, what I've shown you, that was all bought before Christmas, so I haven't been buying anything. I've been really good. I was wondering, you know, I did the best of 2016, the lip products and then skincare, but I don't know if I'm going to carry on with face products, because with lips, with the lip products, yes, they were my most used, but with the rest, I don't really, I like everything that I'm using. I just have favorites at a certain time, you know, certain month or 2 months that I've been using something and it was favorite to me for that period of time. So I think I'm going to stay with what I've always done, is my current full face favorites, where I sit here bare face and apply all my current favorites on my face, because they change. I have probably 7 foundations and I like them all, but I like each one at the different time of the year, or it depends what my skin is doing. Yeah, there are powders that I use all the time, but then I just mention them in that video. I think that will be a better idea, and I know you seem to enjoy those full face favorites videos anyway. Okay, so that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. And remember, stay fabulous.